All right, all. Well, today's May 15th. Temperature is 74 degrees outside. We got about an inch of rain last night. Going up to fish Lake Bloomington Spillway. I was up there last weekend on Mother's Day because our power went out and the water was flowing real good. I ended up having a real good day of fishing. I wasn't prepared for what I was going to catch. I just took a couple crappie poles and was going to fish for crappie, and it turned out to be better. I ended up catching an 18 and a 20-inch walleye. A bunch of white bass, a decent couple pound striper. So they were biting good. Last night we got close to an inch of rain. We're supposed to get a bunch more tomorrow, so some storms are coming in. So I'm not sure if how the effect that's going to have on these fish, but I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna stick to what was working. The crappie rig I had last week was just some 4-pound crappie line with a little Bobby Garland lights out jig, the black and yellow. And I've shown that on a couple of the other videos that I had. So I'm gonna stick to what's working. I got a bigger black and yellow jig with a spinner on it that I'm gonna try out for those walleye because they seem to like it. So my goal is to catch some walleye today. And everything else would just be a bonus. So if I catch some crappie, great. I brought a basket for them because I need to get some in the freezer this year. So let's see what we can do. Pleasant fishing trip. I don't know if you can see these bugs that I'm dealing with here, and look how many are down here on this plant, and it's every one of these plants. They're just covered. There's a group of them. We'll give her a shot though, and we'll see what we can catch. Alright, I got my second one. Another little white bass. But maybe that's a turnaround of things. Alright, so number 2, little baby. We need to get bigger. What I'm doing is, so we got all that rain last night, and we got this big current coming down through here leading into the Mackinaw River. The current's so strong that when I throw the jig out, that it is taking it down. So I'm just letting it float down and letting it sink and letting it go down with the current. And once it stops going with the current, I'm going to reel it back in. Granted, I've only caught 2 today with that technique, but we'll see what we can get into. So like I said, what I was using is that Bobby Garland lights out, which is this one, and they like it so much, so I don't have a bigger bait similar to that besides another crappie jig, which is, this is like a Mr. Crappie here. Hoping I can catch a bigger fish with that. I'm trying to catch some fish, and it's just one of those days. So we'll keep swinging the bat. Maybe we'll hit one. All right, we got one. I don't know what it is. I think it's another one of those little small white bass. But it's my crappie setup, so I don't want to muscle it, whatever it is. It looks like another white bass. But I'll take it. It's a fish. There we go. Not bad. Getting bigger. Need to be bigger than that. All right, at least we got 3. We're not getting skunked. See how I'm letting that bait just drift down? I don't know if you can see my line. That's why I got that yellow high-vis line, so I can see it. And when you get that hit, you can tell the line is straightened out. I'm reeling my bait too fast and it's coming up off the bottom too fast, but if you don't reel it as it's drifting down with the current, you can get snagged out. There's a lot of rocks and trees and stuff down in here. All right, well, we got us another one. I went to the heavier line, bigger jig, just in case, but this guy here, another little white bass. There's 4. Well, I'm getting packed up. I'm gonna call it a day here on the Mackinaw River. I've got a little spot that I want to go hit for crappie later, and right now I only get 1 day of fishing a week, so I got to take advantage of it. We caught 4. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit a like and subscribe at the bottom. Thank you.